Hi, Mrs. Sapone here, and today we're going to look at some grocery store conversions or grocery store arithmetic. And before we begin this, well, there's a question here: which one is the better deal? And usually, when you buy a bigger box of something, it's usually more cost effective. There are cases where this isn't true. When I used to buy protein bars at Walmart, they used to sell protein bars for $1.50 a bar per bar, and I would buy 4 bars, and that would equal $6. Now they sold a 4-pack of bars for $7 in a box. Obviously, buying the bars individually was a better value. They actually changed that recently. Now the bars are $2. The price has been fixed, but for the longest time, I would just buy individual protein bars at Walmart instead of a box because I would save money that way. So it's not always true that in bulk you save. Occasionally, you can pick up deals buying smaller quantities. And up here on this slide, we have a question: which one's a better deal? 12.2 ounces of the greatest cereal ever, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, for $3.59, or 20.25 ounces for $4.79. And the way we're going to figure this out is we're pretty much just going to figure out how much 1 ounce of it costs. So really what you do is you take the price and you divide it by the number of ounces, but I'm going to do it in unit conversion factor. So I'm going to basically say, how much does 1 ounce of each cereal cost? So 1 ounce of this box times a blank fraction. If I have ounces here, I have 1 ounces here, and I want to know the cost. So I'm going to put money up here. So for 12.2 ounces, I pay $3.59. And on the other side, same thing. 1 ounce of this brand times ounces here, and of course money up here. $4.79 is the price according to the label for 20.25 ounces. And if we plug these in our calculator real quick, 3.59 divided by 12.2 equals roughly 29 cents per ounce. So every ounce is 29 cents, and of this brand or this size box, we end up paying 23 to about 24 cents per ounce. So buying Cinnamon Toast Crunch in bulk is a little bit cheaper. So you actually save a little money. And here's another set of questions. We have a Doritos Cool Ranch label here. And it says, Mr. Spoon eats a whole bag of Doritos. How many calories will he consume? Interesting question. I want to know how many total calories I'll assume. Well, the label right here says there's 150 calories, but that is per 1 serving. So how many servings are there in a whole bag? Well, there's 9. So we have 9 servings times 150 calories per 1 serving. So I simply have to multiply 9 times 150, and that's 900, 1,350 calories when we do the math. When we multiply across, the servings cancels. So if you ate a whole bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, you would be getting 1,350 not so nutritious calories. So that answers our first question. The next question is, how much does 1 Dorito cost, assuming the whole bag costs $3.99? So we want to know the price of 1 Dorito. And in order to figure that out, we know the price of the whole bag, but how many Doritos are there in a bag? Well, we know that a serving size is about 12 chips, and there are 9 servings. So we have 9 times 12. 9 servings times 12 chips per serving. Just using units to stay consistent per 1 serving. So there are about 108 Doritos in a bag. And I want to know how much 1 Dorito costs. So I have 1 Dorito times Doritos there. I want Dorito on the bottom. And I want to know how much it costs in the numerator. And I know that there's 108 Doritos for $3.99. And when you do the math, it's going to come out to be about 4 cents a Dorito. 0.037, I believe, rounds up to about 4 cents a Dorito. So you pay 4 cents for one Dorito. And how many calories are there in that one Dorito? Again, reading labels, just making sure we can do this. There are 150 calories in a serving. A serving is 12 chips. So let's say we have one Dorito. And I'm going to multiply that. The unit I want here is again going to be Dorito. And of course I want to know calories as a final answer. So Doritos will cancel. What is the relationship between Doritos and calories? Well, 12 chips, 12 Doritos is 150 calories. So you're essentially, the Doritos cancel. Multiply across, 1 times 150 is 1. And 150 divided by 12 is going to be 12.5 calories. So one Dorito is going to have 12.5 calories in it. So that's kind of how we read some labels. Calories per one serving. There's 9 servings in a bag. Each serving has 12 chips. So just to make sure we can read labels. Hopefully when you get older you can save some money in the supermarket. This is Mr. Zapone.